Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me lately. By the way, how you all doing? Hope you're all well. Forgot to ask. Yeah, so a lot of people have been asking me lately and saying your uploads are more sparse than usual. You know, are you going to do another video where you're telling us you're on a break, or you know, this, that and the other, you can't get time? And it's like I've said before, I always seem to make videos giving you excuses, but it's not. I'm just interacting with you. That's what YouTube and social networking and gaming is all about to me. You know, I consider you guys to be friends, to be honest with you. Not personal friends, but, you know, as good as friends as you can possibly get without pretty much meeting 98% of you. Then, yeah, you know, I like to keep people up to date. If I was in a, I don't know, I suppose a social situation where I was going out with friends and I wasn't going out as much as I was, and people saying, you don't come out like you used to, I'd have to give them the reasons why and say I would come out more, but, you know, money's a bit too tight to mention, or I've simply been told that I go out too much and I'm not allowed to come and play anymore. So, yeah, I'm just explaining. Simple as that. So basically what happened is, if you follow me on Twitter or if you follow me on Twitch, then you'll get a better idea of why things haven't really been progressing much. But basically my computer decided that it was going to commit computer suicide and for some reason exploded. It actually exploded while I was in bed, which is quite scary, but I came downstairs in the morning, there was smoke coming out of it, so I don't know what happened there. It must have, maybe it was left on overnight, I don't really know, but it overheated somehow, and it's now no good for anything. So what I actually have to, you know, I've had to have done is set up my laptop, very, very, very temporarily, because it's actually now my daughter's laptop that she watches her programs on, and unfortunately it's not really powerful enough to run all the programs that I use. So I've got Sony on there, I've got Audacity, and you know, I tried streaming on there once upon a time, and it was non-existent. The stream kept buffering, and people didn't really stick around. People didn't stick around to find out what happened, because it was like, this is unwatchable. And I could, you know, I completely couldn't blame them. It was terrible. So what I actually did was, last weekend I promised people a stream, and then it was, you know, it was a couple of weeks ago this happened. So I've been kind of muddling on by, sort of borrowing PCs and going to the library and uploading videos, which is just an absolute fucking nightmare, let me tell you that. But last weekend I went to a friend's house, and I buttered him up a little bit. I moistened him up with alcohol and lubricated him, not in a sexual way, but verbally. And I said, look, you know, I've got problems. I need a PC. Can I borrow yours while you go on holiday? And he very kindly obliged and said, that's absolutely cool, but when I get back, I'm going to need it back. It's as simple as that. And I said, fine. I just wanted to get a stream up tonight. I'll have to push on and see if I can get it up a little bit later, which I did, and I streamed, and I was exceptionally drunk from, obviously, the aforementioned lubrication. And, yeah, I managed to get the stream up, which, you know, I didn't like it. It wasn't the best stream I've ever done, but people were quite happy with it, and that's all that matters. As long as everybody was happy, that's cool. But it kind of leaves me in a situation now where I'm stuck without a computer, and it's annoying because I'm having to put more work in and more hours in to get the money to buy a computer. And not only that, I was kind of hoping that my treat essentially was going to be the next gen console, PS4, Xbox One, I don't know, to answer people's questions who keep asking me. I really don't know. I don't know what to go for. Some people are saying, Xbox One, you're an Xbox player, you need to get an Xbox One, you'll be happy you did. And then the PS4 players are saying, no, oh no, the controller was your issue. No, controller's fixed, you'll love the PS4. And it's like, shit, I really don't know where to go, and you guys aren't helping. So yeah, my next gen console pipe dreams have gone out the window completely now, and it looks like it's going to be a war of what computer I get. So I've been kind of looking at the cheapest deals. I want something nice and powerful, you know, so that I'm going to be able to do what I want to do on here. I'm not so much bothered about gaming on the PC, but obviously streaming and rendering and, you know, doing Sony Vegas and things like that. You know, I want enough memory on there and things, and a good graphics card. So that's the kind of thing I'm striving for. That's why the uploads have been very sparse, and they're going to be sparse from now. This is a kind of second recording out of 3 that I've had to kind of cramp in very quickly, which means I probably won't eat tonight, because I'm trying to throw all these together just so that people think I haven't quit. And I haven't quit, you know, I'm not going anywhere unless I die, and then if I die, obviously I'm probably going to go to the ground and hell, I don't know, hopefully heaven. Hopefully I've been good enough and I'll end up in the, you know, sky with wings on a cloud playing a harp. But that's another story. That's another commentary. So yeah, there's your questions answered. Sorry the uploads have been a little bit poo, but I do have very good reason. The computer's let me down. It just committed suicide. It just woke up and thought, fuck this. I'm not going to have this guy abuse me anymore with his commentaries and his his monotone accents. I'm going to take this fucking plastic gun and blow my brains out. And that's exactly what it did. Shame. Sad, but true. And the burial will be next week, so all are invited. Thank you. Please wear black. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I will see you soon. Apocalypse done.